The report of Justice Hema Committee, publicized by Kerala Govt a few days ago, following the permission of Kerala High Court, has opened a can of worms. For those who don't know about Hema Committee, let me give a small introduction. Justice Hema Committee was constituted by Kerala Govt a few years ago to look into certain complaints on the functioning of Malayalam film industry. Those complaints included misogyny that exists in Malayalam film industry, especially direct attack on women, discrimination against women in different forms, and of course the complaints included other things like monopoly of power in a few hands, then formation of a cartel in Malayalam film industry that controls the industry, etc. Now, after the report was released, it created a huge controversy in the state. Now, the various aspects of discrimination against women that was revealed in the report is shocking, appalling, and even atrocious. You may term it by any epithet you know. Now, many other serious questions are also being raised. Why the government decided to sit on such a serious report even after that was submitted in 2019? Now, what will be the course of action of the government in the coming days? What will be its impact in Malayalam film industry? Will it mark a new beginning in Kerala's film industry? Let's look into all those aspects without favoring any side. Welcome to Insights. This is Hari Kumar. Now, let's start with the formation of Justice Hema Committee. The committee was formed in 2017 with a retired High Court judge, Justice Hema, as its head. The committee also included a retired bureaucrat, Valsala Kumari, and one of the famous heroines in South Indian film industry, Sharada. And they made detailed investigation into the allegations about the functioning of Malayalam film industry, especially discrimination against women. And a huge report, I read from newspapers that it was a 300-page long report, was submitted to Kerala Govt in 2019. But the Kerala Govt didn't reveal anything from the report. And it also refused to take any action based on the report. This is shocking. Of course, I am not downsizing the allegations or the revelations in the report. I mean, if an authority, if government and a retired High Court judge finds very serious discrepancies or wanton violation of laws in a film industry, and they got complaints. I mean, there are people who revealed those things before this committee, and the committee has recorded each and everything. And afterwards, why didn't the government act on it? Now, does that mean that Kerala has become a banana republic? This is a serious issue. This is not simply a speculation. This is the finding of a committee appointed by Kerala Govt, and the committee went into the details. See, the committee has got a representative from judiciary, committee has got a representative from executive, it has got a representative of industry in actress Sharada, and even after they found very shocking incidents in the film industry, the government sat on the report. Cannot understand. Now, does the government has got a responsibility towards its citizens, or it can simply ignore it? Now, the findings are very serious. I mean, many actresses, as per newspaper reports that appear now, many actresses complained of rape, sexual harassment in other forms, and even use of vulgar language against them. Several actresses have complained that they had to yield to the wishes of directors, senior actors, and male members to get even good food, to get even a decent accommodation. You need to remember that this is not simply, you cannot just dismiss it something terming like a casting couch or something. No, this is blatant violation, flagrant violation of laws and laws that exist in India. It proves that this industry is an excuse for, or Malayalam film industry has become an excuse for violating law. This merits intervention from international bodies, not just government of India. Even the UN has a responsibility to ask, what is the security provided to women in this industry? You need to remember that actresses are people who are powerful, who are wealthy, who are well known, and if their plight is this, if they don't have any security to their life, then what about the other women in Kerala? This is a very serious issue. This is not a newspaper report. This is not a speculation. This is the finding of a committee appointed by Kerala government. This is the finding of a committee headed by a former judge of Kerala High Court, in which two other knowledgeable persons, a retired bureaucrat, IAS officer, and a very senior actress were also there. Now, the other aspects of from the report, like there is a coterie in Malayalam film industry, and they control the whole film industry. I think that happens everywhere in the world. In any field, in any industry, for example, you take automobile industry, or in aviation industry, or in IT industry, or in construction industry, everywhere there are cartels. A few people will emerge powerful. They will become monopolies. Now they will reach a certain stage when they will be able to control the industry in a way. But even then, more intelligent people will have their own ways to come up. So that happens everywhere in the world. That happens in every industry. I am just removing that from the present context because I'm not saying that those trends should be accepted. I'm also against those trends. I'm also against forming cartels controlling. Diversity should be there. Opportunity should be there for each and everyone. But that is a different thing. The most serious issue is blatant misogyny practiced in Malayalam film industry. Number two is, equally important is wanton violation of laws of India. Now, the laws of India give the right to property, the right to dignity, the right to life, many things. These are not just rights given by Indian Penal Code or the new. IPC is not there now. It has become a new law. Now all those aspects are given are assured in the Constitution of India. Even that has been violated. So what happened in Malayalam film industry was a challenge, was a threat to Indian Constitution. Direct threat. How many innocent people were victimized? How many people were butchered? And now there are certain other revelations that even murders had happened. Why the government failed to act on the report? If they felt that the report was wrong or inadequate, they should have thrown it away and they should have informed the public, because the committee was appointed by the government and the funds given to the committee were part of the taxes paid by the common man of the state. So people of Kerala have got a legal and moral right to know why the government sat on the report. The other aspect, the serious aspect is why the government failed to follow up the report. So if the government was not satisfied that the report doesn't have any evidence, then they should have ordered a follow-up investigation. They should have handed over the case to the police, or if they cannot investigate, if they think that certain events might have happened in other states, or people from other states could also be involved, they could have handed it over to the Central Bureau of Investigation or requested the union government to investigate into the case. Now, I think the whole revelations are just tips of the iceberg. More serious things could be there underneath. If you look into all those violations of law, you know that those people who dare to violate law are criminals and powerful people. They are probably very rich people. These people could be indulging in money laundering. Most probably they will have unaccounted money with them. They are influence peddlers. They have got influence in all many sectors in the society, or there might have been a nexus between these film personalities, politicians, and police. Otherwise, how could they continue with the wanton violation of laws? So many serious things will surface. Already there has been allegations about the links of drug mafia with Malayalam film industry. Certain people, I am not saying that all people are involved. Again, there had been very serious allegation, and even the enforcement directorate had conducted raids on certain film personalities. That proves the influence of money laundering mafias in Malayalam film industry. So they could be possibly funding. So the nature of funds, the nature of who funds decides how an industry works. So if there are blatant violation of laws in Malayalam film industry, that means the funding people, the funding agents, the funding agencies, institutions, were all involved people with a criminal background. So what I mean is that if you investigate the money trail, it will be shocking. Now, why the government fails to investigate into all those aspects? This is a very serious question. The problem in Kerala is that many political parties are involved in this film industry. So opposition as well as the ruling party, and even the BJP is not found to be very strong in demanding proper investigation. I'm not saying that, actually it has come out that Suresh Gopi MP was a very positive personality in Malayalam film industry, and he was unlike other actors whose names are mentioned or hinted in the name of accused. He was not like that. So BJP can be really proud of him. But what I am saying is that the state unit of the BJP needs to take up the issue very strongly. And what will be the end result of all these controversies? I feel that the government may not be sincere in investigating the findings of the industry, because you have got people associated with the ruling LDF among the probable accused in this case. So the government may be tempted to go slow. What is likely to happen is the government will selectively investigate the case, or the government is likely to use this as a bogey to threaten certain people, and many political parties are likely to use this to extract money from illegal forces in Malayalam film industry. So I feel that there won't be any sincere investigation in the issue. Now the government has its back against the wall now. In the coming days, they will use this as an opportunity, or they may be able to use this to divert the attention of the public. So the government is facing many serious allegations on the calamity relief front and other areas. So for the government, this is a godsend opportunity. I'm sorry to say that the godsend because communists don't believe in God, but for them they are very fortunate and they will be using this as an opportunity to create a smoke screen and cover up certain things which they don't want to reveal. But in the coming days, there is also a possibility that certain people may go to court, certain media houses will take up this, and so the culprits are not safe now. At least the report has sown fear in the minds of culprits in Malayalam film industry. But it's for the government to follow it up and ensure that things become better. I don't think that as far as as far as this world exists, there will be crimes, no doubt about it. You cannot completely wipe out crimes, but you can bring them under control. Hope the government will act responsibly in the coming days. Let's see.